morning, guys. Today is just one of those days. I'm just feeling like crap. My cold is just really bad right now. I also have this like chest pain. I had it before I went to bed and I woke up and it was just worse. It's kind of like a dull aching pain, but when I breathe it hurts a lot. Mostly if I take a deep breath, and so it's like annoying. And then my wrist still hurts, and so I just kind of feel like I just need to be in bed and just like curl up in a ball and not do anything. But I have to go to work, so yeah, I gotta leave soon, so I'm just gonna eat some breakfast. I might try these Golden Grams. I usually don't buy Golden Grams, so I was gonna get Alphabets, but they weren't on sale, so I got this instead, so I'm gonna try this. Hey guys, so I just got back from work, and I also stopped at the bank to deposit my paycheck, so it's like, woo, money, but my entire paycheck is going towards my rent. My paycheck for 2 weeks is just under the amount of my rent, because I have 4-figure rent. And so I deposited the money and got like my balance, and I'm like, oh, I have $50 that needs to last me for another 2 weeks. And normally I would have got my YouTube money by now, but now that I'm with full screen, I don't get paid till a week later. So I'll be paid in a week, but then I have to transfer the money out of my PayPal account, which takes another week. Google AdSense did direct deposit, which was super nice, but now like I have to go through PayPal. I'm like, I need that money because I only have $50. And that's a problem because my bus pass is $124. Yeah. So I think I have enough room on my credit card to pay for that. But I'm in this pickle in the first place because of my 2 trips. It's costing me... Oh, I didn't know Skype was starting automatically. My boyfriend's calling me because we have a Skype date. But yeah, I have that $600 flight home for Christmas. It's a 1-hour flight. Freaking $600 round trip just because it's Christmas. And then my trip to Mexico, which is a wedding, so I kind of have to go. So I paid for those 2 trips in the same week, so my credit card is like maxed out and I'm like broke now. But yeah, I gotta get going. He's calling me. He's calling me. So I just got done talking with the BF and just caught up on a bunch of things. And now I miss him so much. I always miss him a lot, but lately I've been missing him even more. Like I have days where I just can't do anything. I just lay there and I'm like, I want it to be a month from now. And then it's always worse after I talk to him, because then I'm just like, I just want him to be here. Just a month. 1 more month and he'll be living here. If I didn't buy this, I would have had twice as much money than I do now. Oh well. So I have $266 left on my credit card, like $266 of credit left. So there's that. And like usually my credit card never ever gets full. I mean, I usually pay it off every week because I just pay it online, so I usually just keep up with it. And I mean, I'm not letting any of my balance carry over to the next month because I pay my stuff like on time because I don't want to pay any interest on my credit cards ever. It's just a waste of money. So I think I've already actually made enough payments to cover this month's bill, so I'm kind of safe for a little while yet. So that's good. By the time I get my next paycheck, I'll be safe and everything. So yay, I'm not gonna like go bankrupt or anything. I'll be okay. It just looks a little scary right now. So I ate some of that cookie dough last night, even though it sat on my counter for like 5 hours, and I was fine. I didn't wake up with a stomachache or anything. I mean, I felt terrible, but that was because of my cold, not because I had an upset stomach or anything. So the cookie dough is fine. And I know people are commenting on my vlog being like, you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough because eggs, but people eat raw eggs and don't die. People put eggs in smoothies. People have eggs that are like not fully cooked, and think of like soft-boiled eggs. The yolk doesn't get very warm when you make soft-boiled eggs and stuff. So like, yeah, there's a chance you can get sick from raw eggs, but it's not gonna kill ya. It's not like eating raw chicken or anything. Also, if you're gonna complain about food safety, in the United States, you can order like rare and medium rare burgers at restaurants. That's ground beef. That means the bacteria on the outside of the beef got ground into the beef. That's why in Canada it's actually illegal for a restaurant to serve you a burger that is not well done, because you can get sick. So don't complain about eggs when you guys eat raw ground beef. my camera's been having focusing problems all day. Like, I'm reviewing my clips on my camera right now, and I'm like, these aren't quite in focus, which is really weird. And I double checked to make sure it's not on macro or anything, and it's weird. It's not on any different settings, but for some reason it's not focusing. I wonder if my camera's just getting old and dying. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I need to cook this ground beef, like, ASAP. Probably right now, actually, because I bought it so I can make spaghetti for my lunches, and like, I mentioned this in yesterday's vlog, I want to just pack spaghetti for my lunches for this week, and so I need to cook that, because I was sad that I didn't have the spaghetti today, so if I want it tomorrow, I better cook it now. Ew, there's like hot sauce in the crack of my thumbnail. I had the leftovers from the pub last night. I had the 2 chicken wings that were left and then some fries. And there's still some leftover fries because that's how many freaking fries they gave me. Is my camera alive? It just went flying and like smashed against the ground, and the flash popped open, the bottom opened up, and my memory card popped out and the battery popped out, and I was like, no, Betsy! Even though it's not actually named Betsy. I don't know why I said that, but I was distressed. But I think it's okay. I was digging out this sauce here, and I realized I didn't buy tomatoes. Like, I usually like to buy canned tomatoes to put into my spaghetti, but I didn't. So it's just gonna be like sauce and meat and noodles, which is enough, but I really like tomatoes. And I just like how it adds chunks to your spaghetti. I just realized this was in the shot. You're probably wondering why that's there. It's because there's a lot sitting on my counter right now. I like just put away a couple things because when I was unpacking my groceries the other day, I just kind of threw everything on the counter. There's like my new hair stuff I bought. The noodles I bought are chilling over there. My freaking cart is still right in the way in the kitchen. So there's like really random things around my kitchen right now. I just realized the most important thing I wanted to buy, but I forgot to put on my grocery list. But I forgot my grocery list and I still forgot to get it. Bananas, because I wanted to freeze some and make smoothies out of some, and I have 0 bananas now. It's weird cooking food after you've already had supper. It's just like, oh, I'm not going to be eating this. Okay. This sauce looks like it has tomato chunks in it, but I want more! But anyways, it's probably enough. It's enough to make me satisfied. I love my tomatoes. Maybe that's why I love ketchup chips so much, even though they don't really taste like tomatoes. I don't know. So I've got it divvied up into 4 containers, so that'll be the perfect amount for the rest of this week. And these aren't all microwave safe, so what I'm going to basically do is be dumping these into a bowl at work, because there's a kitchen at work, and so I can there's bowls there I can use and everything. And a microwave, so I can just transfer it at work. But yay, I'm going to be so thankful at lunchtime that I did this. I'm going to be like, oh gosh, Baylee, you're the best. And like I said, I wanted to get buns too, but I forgot to buy buns. So I think what I'm going to do, I can either buy buns at the cafeteria, or I can just bring some bread and maybe toast it just slightly, and then put butter on it and just toss it in my lunch. So it'll be pretty easy to do in the morning. So yay for good food for lunch. So I just got my kitchen all cleaned up, and it's almost 9 p.m. already. Like, where did my night go? Although I guess I did get home late. I got home around 7. Actually, no. It was before 7, but it was later than usual. It was like 6:40, and usually I'm home by 6. That kind of contributed to this late feeling. But the nights do fly by before I know it. It's crazy. I make plans of stuff I want to do, and then, you know, after replying to a few YouTube comments and making supper, the night's gone. It's crazy. For all the latest fashions, go to youtube.com/BumbleBaylee. Taking out the trash at night. So the last thing I'm going to do before I end this vlog is do a little unwrapping one-handed of this game. It's probably not the most exciting thing, but hey, none of my vlogs are the most exciting thing. They're freaking vlogs. Anyways, here we go. So far, I'm pretty successful. Come on now. There we go. Alright, the game's inside. It's a good sign. We got a booklet. No, there's not even a booklet. I guess it saves paper. I mean, who really uses the booklets? This one's, yeah, there's nothing in regards to instructions. Probably because no one reads it and just wasted paper. So, yeah. Oh my god, that's my Club Nintendo code. Now I have to register it before somebody else does. I think I should actually make a new Club Nintendo account because, I mean, I have another 3DS, so I might as well make a new account and get the points for that 3DS. And I have a few games now that I've saved the papers for, but I have not registered because I don't buy a whole lot of games in any given year, so I was kind of just saving up. I mean, one year I did hit gold. Is it silver, gold, and platinum? I think so. I almost hit platinum, and I realized later that if I had gone back and done a couple surveys, I would have hit platinum or whatever. And then the next year, I did hit platinum. I hope I'm getting this right. I'm like, I think it's gold with platinum. Anyways, it's been so long. What I got the one time was this. And that's pretty cool. Like, just something you get for free just for registering your games and your consoles. And I haven't done it for the last year or two, so I should totally get on that now that I have some games saved up. So here's my stack of things. I've got the one from my new Zelda game, the one from Pokemon Black, and then I've got one for my 3DS, and then I've got Pokemon X, Y, and Animal Crossing. So hopefully I can get a decent number of points with all of these combined. If you register more than one of the same game, you don't get points for it, but luckily different versions of Pokemon games count as separate games, so that's good. So here's my official pile of codes. Club Nintendo is actually a really good way to get free stuff because basically you register your games in your consoles and you get points, and then you can redeem those points for prizes. And then if you get a certain number of points in a 1-year span, you get bonus stuff that doesn't use up your points. Like that free Majora's Mask download didn't use up any points. This little figurine thingy didn't use up any points because I got those for reaching a certain point threshold. And then you can use the points you do have and redeem them for stuff that you choose, because those prizes are set prizes. You might have like a couple things you can choose from, but the points you do save up, you can redeem from like a whole list of stuff. You can be like, oh, I want this and this and yada yada. I got a set of folders that came with bookmarks. I got a deck of cards. I got this fan thingy sitting over here. It's this really cute Mario fan, and I know my sister is on the same account as me, so she's gotten some free stuff too. I'm going to be starting a new account so that I can register my second 3DS, but yeah, it's a good way to get free Nintendo stuff. I just registered my 3DS, got 160 coins. I'm already halfway to gold status. Aw, yeah. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about Club Nintendo, but yeah, when you register the games, you fill out a survey and get points, and then if you come back later, there'll be a second survey asking you about how you liked the game, and that also gets you points. So I'm at 330 coins. I'm just a little over halfway to platinum status. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, because I'd have to buy quite a few games to make it. And I'm kind of bummed that Black didn't work. It didn't count towards this. It said it wasn't eligible for any coins, which is a bummer because it's not even that old, and it didn't say anything about it being previously registered by someone else, so I don't know why it wouldn't let me register it, but yeah, either way I've hit gold status, so we'll get some kind of prize. I don't know what, but I'm gonna try to hit platinum if I can. If anyone does have any Nintendo games other than the ones I've listed and you don't use Club Nintendo and you don't plan on using Club Nintendo, I would love you forever if you send me a PM with the codes. Don't put them in the comment section because then other people can use them, but I want them all for myself. No. But yeah, don't give me your codes unless you for sure do not want to use Club Nintendo. Anywho, it's getting pretty late. It's 9:45, so I better get editing. I will see you guys tomorrow. So we got to the Red Card Sports Bar, and apparently it's 100% booked. We didn't even know you could make reservations, and they basically kind of indirectly told us to leave because the guide basically kept saying we were in his way and to like not stand there, but don't stand there. So we basically just left, and we're gonna try to find, oh, this place has